Greetings survivors and friends, Shadowfrax here, and I thought it was about time that I gave you a quick channel update and outlined my evil plans for world domination in 2018 and beyond. I have got a lot of things in the works and a whole shed load of videos I want to produce this year, and I'll get to those in a moment. But first of all, I wanted to say a big thank you to all 175,000 of you now who've subbed to this channel. I genuinely never thought so many of you all over the world would enjoy my ramblings. But here you are, and I'm grateful to each and every one of you. Thank you. So, I have two long-running series on this channel that no doubt many of you have found me through. That's my weekly Rust updates and Concept Limbo, of course. But I just want to talk to you about my plans going forward and some of the things I really want to bring to you, because to be honest, I haven't been using my channel to the full, and it's been frustrating me. You see, here on my desk I have a book, and it's full of ideas and bits of essays for videos. There are a lot of scribbles and doodles in there as well, mostly in crayon, and those might also make it onto the channel one day. Also, on my virtual desktop I have a folder called WHIP, not as exciting as it sounds, that's for works in progress, and inside are a lot of partially and fully typed up scripts and outlines ready to go. For instance, one I've been working on for a very long time, probably far longer than I should have, and that represents many hours of research, is a video all about the backstory to Rust, and I'm gagging to get that one finished and out the door for you very soon. I've reworked my guide to setting up a dedicated server too, and there's 3 parts to that now at least. I've had to keep adjusting it as Rust developed, but hopefully we're in a more stable place now and I can get something definitive made again soon. I've also always got one eye on Ruin, as that's going to be a big hit I'm sure, and I'll be bringing you another update on progress there before long. But as well as these regulars, there's a lot of very exciting new games coming up this year that I'd love to show you, and which I think you'd like to see as well. I'm always looking ahead and scoping things out, as that's another service I'd like to provide for you here. But one thing that I really want to start covering more on the channel is the actual process of game development, the concepts and design behind the worlds we play in, and the psychology of the players themselves. I really want to get inside the heads of players and developers alike, rummage around and show you what I find. That sort of thing really interests me, and I have a lot that I want to share with you about it. As you can tell, I have no shortage of ideas, but the biggest issue for me is time. Everything I've been doing here on the channel so far has been done in my spare time, and the amount of that I have fluctuates depending on my real-life job, which is something you need, sadly, when you have a mortgage and a family to provide pies for. That's why, for instance, you don't see as much actual gameplay here as other channels at the moment, and I have to prioritize what I want to make videos about, even though there's many things I could be doing. Even so, I've been taking time off on Fridays to make the update videos for a while now, but that's been worth it, because with between 120 and 200,000 views each, I can tell they're a big help to a lot of people, despite the fact that the majority of them have been getting demonetized. They're also being translated for me into French now, so my French-speaking fans can switch on subs if they like. My dream, of course, would be to do this sort of thing as a career. Not just making update videos, but to really get all of these ideas I have off of my desktop and onto film for you, but alas, I have responsibilities and I need to be responsible, and relying on YouTube for any sort of stable income would be highly irresponsible. There's no knowing what's going to happen on this platform from one day to the next at the moment, I'm afraid, and that's what holds me back from making any commitments. So with that in mind, and after so many of you have actually asked if there was some way you could support me, I can announce that finally I've set up a Patreon for any of you who'd like to do so. And I've tried my best to sort out what I hope you'll agree are some really decent rewards and give you as good as I get. For instance, all patrons will automatically get access to a section of my Discord where I'll be holding a monthly live podcast. This may take the form of a Q&A session with me, an interview with someone in the industry, or a chat with guests on a particular game or subject. It may even be an exclusive patron-only stream or workshop. I've got a lot of ideas to explore here, and this is something I really want to get my supporters involved in. So for instance, you'll have opportunities to vote on subjects, pose questions in advance, and maybe get some interaction with us via chat during the show. Other rewards for higher tiers will include an exclusive bonus video every month, PDF transcripts of all my update vids and selected others, your name in the credits of my videos, and being added to an exclusive mailing list where I'll be sending out random surprises every now and again. Plus, of course, access to any patron-only posts I make on the site. There'll be a link in the description so you can check out the full details and see if supporting me like this is something you'd like to do. Now, I want to make it clear I'm not trying to gate off content or anything here. My usual videos and streams will always be free, but I do want to reward anyone who'd like to support me, and that's why I'm doing this. Anyway, I'm going to leave myself in the hands of you, my community, on this one. All I know is that if just 1% of you decide to support me at any level, then it's going to have a massive impact on the quantity and quality of the content I'm able to produce for you. What I'm more convinced of every day, though, is that although I have no plans to go anywhere else, I need to transcend YouTube and be independent of any one platform. I don't want to see myself as just a YouTuber, for instance, but as a content creator and entertainer. This means that whatever happens in the future, I'll be able to continue providing quality content to you through whichever means is best at the time. So, looking at my plans for the short term, I think it's going to be an exciting year ahead. I'm scoping out games and keeping my finger on the pulse of ones like Rust and Ruin for you, as I know those are the ones you care about most. But I'm confident that you'll enjoy some of the more adventurous and analytical videos I've got in store for you too. Also, please, if you have any suggestions for what you'd like to see me play and talk about on the channel, then do leave a comment down below. I'm always open to hearing your thoughts. Don't forget, you can also come and join me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Discord, and my Steam group. I shall catch you all soon, of course, but in the meantime, keep calm and carry on surviving. Cheerio.